In a 7A rotary exchange, the final selector is the last switch in the talking path. A sequence switch is always linked with each final selector. Let's see the actions of this pair of switches while a call is being made. The register logic decides what brushes to trip on this final selector and how far to move the brush carriage for making a talking path connection. It also controls the sequence switch. Let's follow the progress after the last digit. The final digit has just been dialed. Notice the sequence switch advancing to position 2. Immediately, the trip spindle rotates to select brush block number 7. Next, the sequence switch advances to position 5, and the brush carriage rotates to the called number terminals. The sequence switch will advance to position 14 for ringing. As the sequence switch advances, it passes position 11, and this begins the trip spindle's return home. The called phone is now ringing, and soon the caller will answer. When they do, the sequence switch advances to position 15 for talking.
Hello?
Next, the caller hangs up, and the reset phase begins. The sequence switch advances to 18, and the brush carriage returns home. When the carriage is home, the sequence switch advances to 1, its home position. So there it is, starting from the final digit dialed to the end of call on a 7A rotary final selector. Next, a summary of ops for a sequence switch attached to a final selector while making a 7A rotary system call from start to finish. The switch makes a round trip. We start at position 1. After the final digit is dialed, the register controller moves the sequence switch to position 2, causing the trip spindle to select the desired brush contacts. Next, the sequence is advanced to position 5. This starts brush carriage rotation. Once the selector's carriage stops at the called subscriber's terminals, the sequence switch advances. At position 11, the brush trip spindle returns home. Its job is done. It continues to position 14 and ringing starts. After the phone answers, the switch moves to position 15 for talking. Upon hang up, the switch moves to position 18 and the carriage heads for home. Once home, the sequence switch advances to 1. The final selector and its sequence switch are ready to service a new caller.